Welcome to the Spy Collection. Here is Anastasios, and in this episode we'll have a look at a rare memorabilia item from an Italian spy agency. This little box was given as a gift to AISE officers a few years ago. AISE stands for Agenzia Informazioni e Sicurezza Esterna, or Foreign Intelligence and Security Agency in English. Basically the equivalent of Britain's SIS, the American CIA, Russian SVR, and so on. AISE was officially established in 2007 after a major reform in the Italian intelligence community. Actually, an excellent summary of what happened is available on WikiLeaks. This is the cable that the US Embassy in Rome, Italy, sent to the European Political Collective, other US diplomatic missions in Italy, as well as the State Department on August 22, 2007. Before it was leaked, it was classified as confidential with no foreign marking. As it says, on August 1st, the Italian Parliament approved an intelligence reform law that will become effective on October 12, 2007. The new law more clearly delineates domestic and external intelligence services while creating a DNI-like coordinator and giving ultimate political authority responsibility to the Prime Minister. In addition, the reform regulates the management of classified information, increases parliamentary oversight, and gives intelligence officers limited immunity from prosecution. The government must still draft implementing regulations that will influence the direction of the reforms and the extent to which the reforms will impact US intelligence cooperation with Italy. That said, Post's initial assessment is that the reform brings positive changes. End of summary. Now, specifically for AISE, it says, AISE will be charged with protecting the integrity and security of the Republic, specifically targeting external threats. AISE will also have exclusive competence over counter-proliferation, threats to critical infrastructure, other national interests, and external counterintelligence. AISE will only be allowed to operate domestically in cooperation with AISE and only when those activities relate directly to ongoing foreign operations. Note, AISE workforce is mostly resident in Italy, so it is unclear how this change will impact staff and budget concerns. End of note. And it also concludes with an interesting comment stating that the reform goes a long way toward better defining the responsibilities of Italy's sometimes competing intelligence services, though strictly defining the two intelligence services along geographic lines raises the concern of how they will coordinate against transnational threats. Separately, clarification of classification procedures is a positive step, as is the granting of limited prosecutorial immunity for intelligence officers. Ultimately, the success or failure of the reform and its impact on US cooperation with Italian intelligence agencies will depend on implementing regulations and other decisions taken by the Implementation Committee. Nevertheless, our preliminary assessment of the reform is positive. End of comment. Ronald P. Spoli. Ronald P. Spoli was the then US ambassador to Italy. Back to our artifact, if we open this box, we'll find this unique desk holder. It depicts a classic Cold War era figure of a spy and has the name of the new agency written on it. It's small items like this that spies tend to have lying around that are completely inconspicuous to the average person, but among the small world of the intelligence community, they mean a lot, such as the creation of a new spy agency. Those small objects are a great reminder of how nothing is as it seems.